Have you ever looked into her eyes and wondered what she's really feeling? But she won't say it. The truth is, women reveal their hearts long before they admit it out loud. You just have to listen, not with your ears, but with your instincts. Because when a woman starts falling for you, her words change, her voice softens, her phrases shift. She starts saying things that sound casual, but they're anything but. Behind every laugh, every late night text, every "you're different," she's showing you her heart in code. And if you don't understand the language, you'll miss everything. But once you know what to hear, it's like unlocking a secret doorway into her emotions. This isn't guesswork. This is psychology, love, and intuition, woven into the words she says when she's quietly falling for you. Pay attention, because once you hear these signs, you'll never unhear them again. Welcome back to the channel. If a woman is developing feelings, she'll start saying these things, not because she planned it, but because her heart speaks. Most men don't hear it, not because they're blind, but because they're unaware. You're about to become aware. You're about to start seeing. See, women speak in layers. The words seem casual, friendly, sometimes even guarded or soft. But underneath each sentence spoken lies a feeling she can't contain. Before she says, "I like you," before she ever admits love, she starts giving herself away. Not through a confession yet, but through words shaped by emotion. You'll hear it when she talks, you'll feel it in her voice, you'll see it in her eyes, even if she looks away, even if she hides her smile. According to behavioral psychology, our language reveals our heart. We speak how we feel inside, even when we try to hide, even when we play it cool. Dr. John Gottman proved this. The words couples use together predict if they'll truly last, because our language betrays us, and that's not a bad thing. That's how you'll know, brother. You won't need to wonder anymore, because if you're listening close, you'll catch the signs clearly. And once you see them once, you'll never unsee them again. Here's the truth. When she's feeling, when she's beginning to fall, when you've touched something inside her, she'll say things she can't explain, things that feel bigger than her, and when she does, don't panic. Don't joke it off or doubt it. Don't brush it aside and miss it. Respond like the man she hopes. Respond like the man who sees. Let's begin with something quiet. She looks at you and says, "I feel like I've known you forever." You might laugh the first time. You might think she's being sweet, but it's not just a phrase. It's not filler. It's not fluff. It's a peek into her heart. She feels close to you already, closer than time should allow. You've touched her soul somehow. You've made her feel safe early. That's why she said that line, because when women feel safe, they let themselves open up. They don't need time to build. They need emotional trust instead, and you've given that to her. Maybe without even realizing it. Maybe just by being present. So when she says it again, "I feel like I've known you forever," hear what she's really saying. I feel home around you completely. I don't need to pretend anymore. She's not talking about time. She's talking about energy alignment. About how rare this feels inside, how strange and warm and effortless. She's admitting it without admitting. Your response, keep it grounded. You don't need to overreact. You don't need to confess now. You just need to meet her there. Feels that way to me too. Or lean in a little further. Maybe we've known each other before. You'll see her eyes light up. You'll see her breath slow down. She'll start feeling even more. Then comes another small phrase, one that confuses many men. She says, "You're one of my closest friends." And suddenly your heart drops down. You fear she's friends, owning you, but don't misread her softness. This isn't rejection disguised kindly. This isn't her setting a boundary. This is her trying to understand, trying to measure what she feels. She's letting you in deeper. She's handing you quiet trust. Friendship, to a woman, matters. It's her emotional foundation always. She can't love without trust first. She can't desire without respect. So when she calls you a friend, especially early in your journey, she's saying something precious. She's saying, "You're important to me. You're someone I lean on now. I feel like I can be safe. And that, my brother, is everything. So don't pull back in fear. Don't act cold or disappointed. Say something grounded and strong. Real love always starts with friendship. You're not trapping yourself there. You're showing you understand connection. And by doing that calmly, warmly, you're shifting things from neutral into something that can grow deep. Then she'll start to note is something. She'll begin comparing you unconsciously. One day, you'll hear her say, "You're so different from other guys." And that right there is gold, because she's noticed your value. She's not saying it casually either. She's realizing something rare in you. Most men talk without presence. Most listen without hearing deeply. Most pretend to care outwardly. But you've done something else entirely. You've made her feel seen inside. You've made her feel like herself. And that difference, she treasures it. She won't even understand why fully, but she'll feel it in her bones. So when she says it next time, "You're different from every other guy," don't just say thanks and move on. Look at her with calm certainty. Say, "Different good, I hope." She'll smile and nod without thinking. She might even laugh a little. Then ask her with a grin, "What makes me so different then?" Let her speak it into words. Let her list what draws her in. Because when she says it out loud, she anchors the feeling deeper. She convinces herself even more. Soon, you'll notice another phrase, a little more vulnerable this time. She'll tell you, "I can be myself." She won't plan to say it. It'll come after a quiet moment, maybe after she does something silly or tells you something embarrassing, and you won't laugh at her. You'll smile or listen or nod. And then it hits her softly. "I don't feel the need to hide." Do you understand how rare that is? For a woman to drop her mask, to share her whole unfiltered self, without fear of being dismissed. That's emotional intimacy unfolding. When she feels that space with you, you become someone she treasures, not just desires but values deeply. That's how real bonds are built. So when she says, "I can be myself," don't just say, "That's cool." Say something that grounds it. "That's honestly the best compliment." Or if she's being goofy, tease, "Don't stop now. I want more." Show her that her real self is not just welcome, but adored. And then you'll hear this phrase, "You make me feel seen and heard." You won't expect it, maybe. It might come after a talk, a night where she vented emotionally or opened up about something deep. She'll look at you, a little surprised, and say, "You actually listened to me." And behind those words is awe. Not because you listened once, but because she didn't have to beg. She didn't have to fight attention. She didn't have to shrink herself. She felt held emotionally by you, and that is what women crave. To be felt, understood, valued, to be looked at without filters, to be heard without interruption, to be safe without effort. So when she says it quietly, "You make me feel seen and heard," don't overreact or act proud. Just look her in the eyes and say, "That means a lot coming from you." And when you bring up small things, little stories she once told you, small dreams or random memories, she'll look at you like no one else. Because that's when she realizes you're not just a man she likes. You're the man who holds space. You're the man who understands her. Then comes a turning point phrase. She'll say, "I feel a deep connection." She won't even mean to say it. It'll slip out like a confession, but it won't be about lust. It'll be about something higher, something emotional and magnetic, the kind of pull she can't fight, the kind that makes her afraid and hopeful all at once. When she says it, don't flinch, don't joke, don't downplay it. Say, "Yeah, I feel it too." Say it slow, say it steady, because it means something real. She's drawn to you soulfully now, not just attracted, but tethered. Not just curious, but invested. This is where hearts begin to choose, and finally this phrase will come. She'll say, "I can talk to you about anything," and you'll feel it in your chest. She's not talking about small talk. She's talking about full surrender, her thoughts, her stories, her fears. She gives you everything, uncensored, and you just listen with grace. You let her be as she is. No shame, no judgment, just care. That's when you become her place, not her thrill or her moment, but her emotional home truly. And that's a feeling no woman forgets. And then one day you'll hear this, "I miss you." And you weren't gone long. Maybe a few hours, maybe one day, but she says it gently, vulnerably. Like her heart couldn't stay silent. That's the moment you'll know. You've entered her world completely. She's not just thinking about you, she's missing your presence. Because you bring her peace, you bring her clarity and calm. You bring her joy without effort. So when she says it next time, "I miss you," don't play it off. Say, "I miss you too," always. Say it like you mean it. Say it like it's simple truth, because it is, and that truth is how love starts to bloom, slowly, strongly, softly, without shouting or grand gestures, but through words whispered honestly. If you've heard these signs before, if any of these sound familiar, then you've already touched someone's heart. You've already been that man once, and you can be him again. If you've watched this far, drop, "I see the signs below." Because you do now, and you always will, like this video if it spoke truth. Subscribe to the channel for more, and send this to a brother today, someone who needs to hear this, someone who's missing the signs. Let's grow, let's learn, let's lead with love, with truth, with heart. This is Emma, and we'll see you again. If you've made it this far, then you already know real attraction doesn't hide, it whispers. It lingers in the way she talks to you, the way she opens up when she thinks you're really listening. So now you understand, when a woman is catching feelings, her words become her confession. Soft, subtle, powerful, and if you've been hearing those signs lately, don't second. Guess them. Lean in. Let her know she's seen, she's heard, she's felt. Because the greatest love stories begin not with grand gestures, but with the quiet moments where two hearts start to feel safe. Thank you for being part of this journey. If this resonated with you, drop a comment below and let us know. I hear the signs. Your presence here means more than you know. Make sure to subscribe for more honest, heartfelt insight into love, attraction, and becoming the kind of man a woman can't help but fall for. We'll see you in the next one.